Tonight, authorities are investigating after a break-in at a popular Wisconsin landmark.
Yeah, the Coast Guard is now offering a $1,000 reward for any information about the theft at the Superior Entry Lighthouse on Wisconsin Point.
And Northern News Now's Leslie Krebs joins us in studio breaking down why shipping experts say that what was stolen is vital to our waterways. Leslie?
That's right, Dan and Laura. Just a few weeks ago, the Wisconsin Lighthouse was broken into. What the Coast Guard says was stolen was their beacon light. This light helps watercrafts and ships navigate through the Great Lake waterways. A lighthouse sits at the end of the Wisconsin Point. It brings thousands of tourists to this area every year. But now, this lighthouse is also the site of a recent federal crime.
It's really sad to know that that light was stolen, and hopefully they're able to replace it soon.
On Tuesday, the Coast Guard announced they are offering a $1,000 reward to anyone with information. The Coast Guard says there were signs of forced entry on May 13th. Investigators say the suspects broke in, cut the power supply, and stole the navigational beacon inside. Shipping expert Vibes with Mike shares how important this light is to vessels entering and leaving the harbor.
Well, think about it almost as if you are on a plane approaching a runway. This is the light that's letting you know that you are making the right approach from a direction standpoint.
In a press release, the Coast Guard echoed that, saying, quote, "The removal of this navigational beacon creates a severe hazard that could lead to catastrophic vessel collisions or groundings. Such accidents pose a direct, life-threatening danger to commercial mariners and local recreational boaters." The light is also a crucial tool during nighttime or harsh conditions that can make navigating the harbor even more dangerous.
I think every mariner that's out on the water, they want this replaced tomorrow if possible.
According to the Coast Guard, stealing or tampering with a federal aid to navigation is a federal felony offense. Again, any tips can be sent to the Coast Guard Investigator website. We have that link on our website.